Boom, we back like we never left. Here with another one. I was literally just recording and my computer crashed in the middle of me like mid video. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll up for the duration of the part that I've already seen, you know what I mean? But it's Motivational Monday and I'm still gonna drop the Tuesday video. I worked a weird shift yesterday, so I really ain't like when I got home. I got off at like 12, got home at like 1, and the drive I have, bro. By the time I get home, I just be want to go to bed type vibe. Smoke, go to sleep. So with that said, we gonna go ahead and knock this one out, you know what I mean? And then we got Rap Tuesday type vibe. So let's go ahead and get into it while I roll up.
To every person in this room who's had a struggle,
Smoking some soap today, you know what I mean?
who's had some pains,
If you know,
who's had some tests, who's got some creative ideas, but you've gone through some really tough stuff. Whatever you do,
Or sour diesel.
don't lose your head. Pull your feelings out of it. Pull your insecurities out of it. Be strong and very courageous. If you are going to birth your dream, your calling, your passion, you can't draw back when life gets tough. You've got to stand up to it and push.
Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive.
You gotta have that gut strength, that belly strength, that devil-defied come hell or high water strength, that inner strength, that when I can't do as I would, I'm gonna do as I can, but I'm not gonna stop doing.
If you start something, you're gonna finish it. Make a way. Figure it out, adjust, pivot, have a certain level of mental agility, and get it done. Keep going. Press on. This too shall pass. There's nothing that we come up against that's stronger than anything that we possess internally.
I haven't had my best idea yet. I haven't had my most creative moment yet. I haven't produced my dream yet. I don't care whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. There's something down inside of you that's still kicking inside of you that wants to get out and it wants to live. When you start running from one thing, you're gonna keep running from everything. You're gonna run from love, you're gonna run from life, you're gonna run from responsibility, you're gonna run. When are you gonna stop running? You don't know what you got until all hell breaks loose. You don't know what you can take until the pressure is applied to your life. You don't know what you can endure until people stab you in the back and walk away from you. You don't know how much courage you have until you've been under fire and under struggle and under tribulation.
If there's any fear in your spirit right now, it ain't for you. This for warriors, man. This for soldiers, man.
And the reason why most of you are not successful is because every single time stuff not going your way, you give up, you quit, you let go, and people feel weakness. They feel it. You can feel when somebody's not committed, when they're not all in, when they're not dedicated. And there's another level you get to when you go all in.
I want what all other men want. But when the pressure hits, when the opposition hits, when the challenge hits, when the pain creeps in, when the uncertainty creeps in, when the cuts, when the scars, when the bruises come, I just wanted a little bit more than they wanted. That's how I conquer, and that's how nobody has ever beaten me yet.
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass. There's something that you could do that would radically change your life. Somebody could take the hand you've been dealt and win with it. Same circumstances, same ideas. They would do it through what they thought about your life. But we don't need somebody, because we got you. You are the one.
Do you understand that, nigga? Bro, hold up. I just gotta pause that real quick, bro. Did we hear the words that was said, bro? Like, we don't need anyone else to do that because we are all the one, bro. Like, I was just talking to this old head the other day outside my store, and the conversation was like, one of the reasons I'm so kind to just any and everybody I meet type vibe is because I believe truly we are all extensions of each other, if we all come from a divine source, regardless of what you believe that source to be, we're all connected if we all started from one place. So with that said, bro, like I try to view everybody through the same lens as I view one of my little brothers or cousins or big cousins, whatever the case may be. I try to view everybody through the lens of family because I feel like if you understand another person and if you are truly willing to sit down, have some empathy, and understand a person, you can connect with people on a much easier level. And that I feel like that's made my life a lot easier. But understand something else that was stated. We often go through trials, in life where we have situations that we feel like, damn, I really gave this my all and it just didn't work out. And I can say I've been there, bro. Like I've been there. I moved to Miami type vibe at one point, thinking, okay, this is gonna be the start and change of my life. And things just ain't worked out the way, I had planned. And it was a lot of things personally I still need to learn about myself, but also about the world. And had I listened to the advice that was given, things probably would have worked out a little differently. And it's not to say neither here or there, or that I'm mad at how things played out because I'm not. I'm grateful for how all the events went. But overall, god damn, why does shit always do this? Fuck it. Since my camera wanting to do the shit that it always does while I'm recording, I hate it so much. But I'm gonna just keep saying what I was saying. I moved to Miami thinking, I had things figured out, and it didn't really work out the way I had planned because I just wasn't ready for the world at that point in time. And I lost a lot of, important people in my life and people that I still hold near and dear to my heart due to certain circumstances. And that sucks. But you don't give up on the things that you're passionate about. And during those times, I can definitely say, like, I kept trying, but I kept giving up. I kept stopping. I kept letting what was going on versus the opportunity I could have created for myself overweigh, certain things. And now that I've grown and I've gone through other trials, I've come to understand, like, even when you're in those low moments, you have to be your biggest cheerleader. You got to big yourself up, whether anybody else is or not, because you ain't gonna always have friends, you ain't gonna always have family, and you ain't gonna always have people in your corner to big you up. So in those times, you got to be able to be your biggest cheerleader, no matter what your circumstances look like, and no matter where you at. And I know in a certain vein that may sound egotistical, but it's like we all got to be crazy for ourselves in regards to wanting and reaching for success or wanting and achieving our dreams. Because it's like, if we don't believe in ourselves in a crazy way, how can we expect anybody else to? We got to prove to others, that what we saying is worth buying into or believing. And as somebody who's had people that supported me and kind of look at my art and the things I do, and they're like, yo, keep going, push this, do more with it. And I sat on it and I waited and I waited. I'm at a point where now I'm like, I got to do something with this. I got to put this stuff to use. Like, I can't be this skillful in all these things and I ain't, making a profit with it or doing anything to leave a legacy behind for the ones that's coming up after me. And for me, that's the biggest reason why I ever wanted to do anything that I do, just to leave something behind for my youngins, my family and people that look up to me. They'll have a lens to be like, yo, that's what he did. That's what he made happen for us. That's something that he was dope at type vibe. And yeah, man. With that said, we gonna get into the next video. Hopefully, my camera act right, bro. Cause this gonna be bugging. Turn it off and turn it back. All right, picking back up where we left off since my camera wanted to be on that BS, bro. Like, I can't. I gotta stop that from popping up because it keeps ruining stuff, and that's getting on my nerves. But we're gonna go ahead and watch another one real quick. I'm gonna just stitch these videos up at the end. Type live and cut out a lot of the waiting from the first video, and yeah, we're gonna keep the ball rolling because we got that Tuesday video to do as well. But boom, let's get it popping. We gonna actually just go into this next one right here. Yeah, man, you got to be your biggest cheerleader, like in all aspects. I don't care where you are, what you got going on, how little.
The only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. I will not be outworked, period. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, you might be all of those things. You got it on me in 9 categories. But if we get on the treadmill together, there's 2 things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple.
I don't have that natural beauty or that natural talent or this gift for creativity or intellect or humor. I don't have any of those things. But what I got is I will outwork you. When it's 45 on the treadmill, I do 46. When it's supposed to be 20 phone calls, I make 21. When it's supposed to be an 8-hour workday, I work 9. Whatever it is, I always do one more. And what that does is it makes me eventually think I'm doing things other people aren't willing to do, so I should get things other people aren't going to get.
You've got to understand, it's not about what you were born with. It's not about what you were given, where you started, or even where you're going. It is entirely about what you plant at the center of your soul. How hard you're willing to go after something, how much focus you're willing to put in your life, and how often you come back to that level of intensity for who you want to be.
You have to make a decision that nobody in your position will outwork you.
Some people run faster, swim better, but mentality is mentality. You're not going to outwork me, so I'm going to catch up somewhere.
If you are not that talented, you can beat them with time. You can get to the spot before they get to the spot. Get your butt up and get there. You got to kill. What's going to separate you from everybody else? I do things that separate myself from everybody else. The passion that I have, the grind that I have when I do what I do. I got a different motor. I got a different grind.
I'm always going to give it my 110%. That's the only thing I can ever say a solid day's work. If you guys do not do that, I promise you, your life will haunt you for the rest of your days.
From today on, you play whatever your best game is, you play that level every single time. It doesn't mean you're going to score every time, but you can always give 120% effort. You can't dictate what kind of game you're going to have. You can't dictate how your body is going to respond to moving around, but you can dictate your effort. Your dream comes when you push. Ain't nobody gonna give you no cookies and ice cream. Push. It's alive. It's inside. How do you know you feel it? You dream about it. You eat and sleep it every day. So push. Just push past the pain. Push. Don't quit. Push. And you push your way to success. You have a chance to control your destiny. All of us are created equal. Some of us just work harder. Some of us just grind. Some of us don't make excuses. Some of us don't give up and give in. What we do with the pressure is we say, I gotta take it, and I gotta take it to another level. You get a breakthrough when you fight. That's the hardest part, because the breakthrough, that last 10%, is all mental toughness.
It's time to unwrap the potential you be. It's within you. And the people that have risen to that level were no different than any one of us. It's just they believed it, and they were willing to work their fucking ass off to get it. It wasn't about their potential. It wasn't about their genetics. It wasn't about their perseverance. And it wasn't about being the hardest fucking worker in the room.
Life is about giving it 110%, bro. Like, I don't care how young you are, how old you are. Stop wasting time worrying and wondering, and just start doing. Like, bro, I ain't never understood how that Nike saying is like the Nike quote is such a powerful statement, bro. Just do it. Stop overthinking everything. Stop worrying about the outcome. Stop excessing over the what could be's and just do. And this is coming from somebody who's done all that, bro. Like, I've wondered, I've stressed, I've been content at moments, and I've lost that. I've been like, bro, I've been through those waves. So again, as somebody who's coming back and trying to do what I'm doing currently more consistently now than ever, you know what I'm saying, on my downtime, I'm telling you, like, if it's something you want to do, no matter what it is, I don't care, bro. You can make that happen. You just gotta push yourself. You gotta be your number one cheerleader. Cause at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna support you like you. Like I learned, bro, like from having friends in different positions and knowing so many different people. You know, even when things going good, you know, people they gonna be there to ride your wave and people gonna be there to support you. But it's like you can't depend on that. If you depend on that, you gonna be fueled by that. And if you fueled by that, that's gonna be the source that you look for to keep you going, and that's gonna leave you stagnant. You gotta be able to get up and say, I wanna do this for me, man. I wanna make this happen for me. I wanna you know, it's a crazy world we live in, right? And if you don't do anything else, if you trying to, you know, just be a good person and achieve something in life, focus on what it is you love, give it 110%, and just keep doing it, bro. And I'm saying that to somebody who, like, bro, as a kid, I was told by by adults type vibe, yo, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that because you're diabetic. I couldn't play certain sports, and like as a kid, that hurt. You know what I'm saying? And something else I was always big into, I wanted to be an artist. I was told I wouldn't be able to do that because of arthritis and carpal tunnel and all this other old people shit. But bro, over the past, I don't know if this is gonna pick it up, but like just over the past, like, you know what I mean? Hold up. I'm gonna try to turn this off so I can show my art, bro. Cause like I need people to understand, like, regardless of what circumstances are, what you got going on, you know, don't let nothing stop you from doing what you believe you supposed to do or what you desire to do. Like for real. Well, it did it again when I took the blur off. But my point is, I wanted to show some of my art. You know what I'm saying? I used to draw as a kid, and again, I was told that I wouldn't be able to do this for long, or I wouldn't be able to take it very far, just because of what my health conditions were and everything. And everything that I'm finna show has been over the course of the past few months of me just like being like, whatever, it is what it is. This is something I love doing. Like this is something I do to free my mind and it makes me happy. You know, just little things like this, little doodles here and there, and just over time I've watched my art improve significantly. You know, like even in just little random days where I draw something random like that, it's about that consistency. It's about keep going and pushing and trying different things. Like one thing you will see, I draw a lot of eyes. I don't know why I'm so big on those, but I do draw a lot of eyes. But within that, bro, my point is you have to keep going. You have to keep trying. You have to push your ability. And I'm gonna show all my art. You know, all of it's not good, but it's the trials and errors that get us to the point where we can be proud of something. And you know, as a kid, I was proud of that, the fact that I could trace certain things, and then I had got to the point that I could look at stuff and draw it. But again, constantly hearing those things from people older than me, it discouraged me, bro. It really crushed my dreams. It broke my heart, and it made me feel like I wasn't gonna be able to do certain things. But it was up to me, you know, at a certain point when I lost everything. I lost the people and the person I felt was most important to me at a certain point in time, that I had to just keep going. I had to keep pushing. I had to keep trying. I had to keep doing for me, even if nobody else was there to support me. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point in time, I felt like I had, you know, my biggest cheerleader, my best friend, and whatever the case may be, and I lost that. And within losing that, again, I had to understand that don't stop life. And within that, you got to keep pushing for you. You don't stop doing what you love. You always strive to be better, get better, and go further, man. Take it to another level. As you can see, bro, like I've become more passionate about like art in my free time and just doing this whenever I'm not like at home or at work. And even when I'm at work, I do a lot of drawing in my. This is where I do a lot of my drawing. Like this is incomplete, but still, it's just you have to, like, if it comes to mind, just do it, bro. Just put it on paper, put it on a video, bring it to life, put it into the universe, make it happen. You never know who it might impact or who it might inspire, whatever the case may be. And I know for me, I was always easily motivated by art and seeing what other people were capable of and wanting to be able to do certain things myself. And now I'm at a point where I take pride in my art. Like, I look at where everything's come from in a few months and where I'm at now with it, and I'm able to be like, yo, yeah, I really did this. And I want to give a huge shout out to this person I met. They're a tattoo artist. They looked at my work and they was like, bro, you gotta do something with this. Like, you're really good. You have amazing work. Like, don't just sit on it. And it took me looking back, reflecting on that conversation, looking at the progress in my work, and seeing where I came from and what I've been able to do, and how far I've been able to push it. And now, like, it's giving me a new motivation every day when I go to work, or every day when I'm just chilling in my downtime, pick up a pen and my notebook and start drawing. And again, as you can see, bro, I've came a long way. And I want to say I really started doing my little doodles at work back in what, maybe November type vibe. And ever since then, almost every day, even just on random notes in my notebook, drawing, like, just doing stuff, just because I want to push myself, and I want to be better, bro. I want to challenge me to take my skills to another level. I want to be able to draw whatever I want to be able to draw. Even if no one ever buys my art, I still want to be able to be great for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just my passion. Like, this is a glimpse into my imagination, a little bit of me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to share it in reference to the video, just to give a little bit of motivation, just so y'all see, like, bro, I don't just sit here and smoke weed all the time and watch videos. I'm trying to be the best version of me because I understand how important that is. And when you understand loss and what losing people that are important to you does to your mentality and how it affects you, you you make certain promises in life, and you want to still achieve those things, and make those things happen. And I got a lot of people that I've met in life, and I've had conversations, and they've given me advice, and I want to take what they told me or taught me and push that for who's ever after me, just because I believe we all supposed to strive to be the best version of ourselves. And if we don't do that for us, what we even wasting our time here for? And with that said, I'm going to end the video because I do got to edit these together. But I'm going to record the Tuesday video first, and then I'll edit these together. And yeah, bro, y'all, much love, peace, love, motivation. Stay progressive, stay motivated. If you got a friend that's doing something, support them, bro. Big them up. Like, we don't have enough of that no more. Support your homies, support your family, support yourself, bro. Like, big up the people you care about. Give more time to the things you're passionate about, and appreciate you more. Like, I can't stress that enough, man. Like, self-love is so important, and being proud of what you're able to do and what you've done for yourself is monumental. So if you can get to a point where you understand that, ain't nothing that can stop you from being able to reach the goals you desire in life. And yeah, bro, with that said, we're gonna keep that ball rolling. Peace, love, positivity. It's your boy Joker 5OX, and we are out. Peace.